everyone, Kalla here. Welcome to my live stream. Glad you could make it today. It's been a while since I did this exercise. Sit with the random animal generator and try to remember what animals look like. And then doodle them. And obviously we all know I am not the best artist, but it's fun, right? Hello, Pink Blossom. Hello, Nick. How are you doing? And hello, Drag. I've just realised what I've done wrong at the moment. A sec. I'm just gonna reset up this. Where are we? So we don't need that one at the moment. And hello, Guy. There is no mustache if we're not a detective. Mustaches are only for Poirot. Seems like chat isn't showing up. Ah, that's what we're gonna have a problem with today, is it? Been a while since we've had that problem. Nope, I think it's just dead. Give me a sec. There we go. Chat broke. Why is there a faint hint of music in the background? That's normal. I mean, if you guys don't want it there, or if it's the wrong volume, I just didn't think that you guys would want to just sit here in silence and me talking. So we've got a little bit of BGM. Anyway, we have the first random thing. So apparently we are. Ooh, that's not what we wanted to do at all. So first is a hook, which is very generic, right? So I guess we can just draw whatever we want, as long as it's a hawk. You see, I can't be wrong if it doesn't ask for anything in particular, right? As long as we have the appropriate claws and the appropriate beak. I can't be wrong. It's going to be a branch. I say I can't be wrong, and I'm not confident about that beak right now. Needs to be a bit more like, there we go. Sharper. Oh, yep. Well done. I forgot to change the thing. On the overlay. You can tell it's been a while since I've done these ones. Actually, we need to put it into that mode so that I don't have to keep swapping the things over. Yes, we're doing animals as the thumbnail and the name said. There's a lot of hawk Pokemon. This one doesn't feel quite as fun because we're being ridiculously generic right here. It's going to be brown. Actually, it shouldn't be that shade on its belly, I don't think. Should be more like this. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Yeah. Just make the end of its beak black and give it some speckles. How are we feeling about generic hawk? See, I'm feeling pretty good about generic hawk. Not very menacing. Well, yeah, it's not going to be, is it? I think I'm done, so... Okay, that's far too large where it is right now. There we go. I feel reasonably happy about that. This one specifically is a red-shouldered hawk, apparently. And I'd say it looks reasonably accurate. The head shape is a bit wrong, but obviously I'm not going for accuracy exactly, am I? I can go away. Yeah. I'm handling too many different windows here. Right. Next. What we're gonna get? Randomized. Minor bird. Okay, we just went from something very generic to something a lot more specific. I don't remember exactly what a minor looks like. A minor. I think I'm going to be completely incorrect. But I think that is entirely wrong. We'll just go for a circle. Kind of like that shape, and with sort of a long, thin tail. This feels very out of proportion right now. The beak, because I don't think this one's a carnivore. I think it's more of a seed eater. So something more like that. Yeah, those legs are in entirely the wrong place. Yeah, I used to have a very good idea on different birds. Well, to be precise, I could still do reasonably well if you were asking me for local birds. That beak is way too large as well. Maybe not, actually. Thinking I'm gonna be entirely wrong here. This is going to be like way off. I don't know what I am drawing, but I'm not sure it's a minor bird. But I'm pretty sure it's something fairly colourful and like rainforesty. I need to get that blue back, actually. You're getting Blue Jay vibes. Yeah! I can see why. That is sort of the vibes I'm going for, although obviously if it was a blue jay it would have like this, I think. Oop. I know this is going to be completely and utterly wrong. I'm very interested in knowing how completely and utterly wrong. I still feel that head's a bit big. Maybe I should... No, I'm gonna leave it. Are we ready for what's probably going to be a truly hilarious... Oh no, I've just remembered what a minor bird was. Oh, I'm very embarrassed. I've just remembered what that looks like. I'm blaming it on the fact that we didn't get to see the Princess Dragomirov's one. Oh, that's embarrassing. I should really know what that one looks like. Like, there's literally one in Tears of Themis, and I should have remembered. So anyway, it's black and yellow. And bigger than I was going for. As soon as I typed minor into the Google search was exactly when I remembered what it was supposed to look like right before the pictures loaded. Oh no, I knew that was going to be embarrassing. I knew that was going to be embarrassing, and it was. You don't think you've seen that one? Yeah, because Murder on the Orient Express didn't show us the one that was on the train. They only showed us a feather at one point. Which was a really irrelevant clue that we found, right? Wow. This is what happens when I try and draw things from memory and my memory don't work. Next. Da-dun. Wombat. Okay, I can do a wombat. Wombat is fine. I know what a wombat looks like. Begin with potato. Just be round up. Nope. It's got a little stubby tail, I think. I need to adjust the shape of that face. That's still not quite right. Something more like that, I think. friendly face. I want to see a real wombat one day. I grew up reading about them in books. I feel his face is too far out. Yeah. Maybe his legs are too long. Probably needs some little whiskers. What is a wombat if not friend-shaped? Wrong way. You know what animal from that sort of side of the world I did get to see in real life recently? I got to see a kiwi. Kiwis always surprise me because they're always larger than I think they are. Even when I've already established that they're larger than I think they are, they're still larger than I think they are. You know? But it was in this room in the birdhouse at the Berlin Zoo. And the room was lit up in red light, and it took ages to get your eyes used to the fact to see it. Green or golden? I don't know what colour it was red. Well, no, it was black in red light. Because obviously they're nocturnal. Right. Picture of a wombat incoming. I got a few things wrong, some of which I should have considered. So there it is. I think I did well on the face. I should have probably considered it needed claws for digging. And by the looks of the pictures I've seen, it doesn't have a tail. So... I'm reasonably happy with that one. Onwards. Randomize. Hippo. Hippopotamus. Where does the bat part of its name come into play? I don't know. Ask whoever named it. Hippopotamus, huh? What are we feeling, chat? Do we want what kind of hippo do we want? Because I could draw the big hippos, or I could draw what's it called? They're not lesser hippopotamus. That's something else. Pygmy hippopotamus. Do you want a regular hippo or a pygmy hippo? Because it didn't specify. Although I suppose by the fact it doesn't say pygmy hippo, it's kind of specified. Regular hippo, huh? Not baby, but it's a different species, and I think they're cute. Because I mean, to be fair, I could draw both hippos. I'm gonna draw both hippos. I'm gonna be an overachiever. I'm gonna draw both hippos. I can't decide which ones I want to draw most. What did a hippo's tail look like? Is it a little nub? Or is it long? I actually can't remember. Does a hippo have a tail? I feel like I've drawn its head way too big. Chibi hippo. But not because these are the big hippo. It's got like big nails. Yeah, I need to make my hippo bigger. Nope. Oh, I kind of want to open the hippo mouth actually. Yeah, we're gonna We're gonna open his mouth because then I can draw his big teeth. It's like hippos are dangerous, man. Hippos are dangerous. They're very toothy. They are really cool to see. Especially if it's an exhibit where you can see below the water as well. It's very cool. Still haven't decided what the hippo tail's gonna look like. I'm not so sure they have. I'm pretty sure they have one. I'm gonna go with like a little one like this. That you can sort of barely tell that's the tail actually. Let's try that one again. Yeah. Feel like most mammals have a tail, right? Whereas the pygmy hippopotamus, it's more like a regular hippopotamus is more square, and a pygmy hippopotamus is more round. That's how I feel about the difference. It's more round. It's like, this is kind of dangerous. This one feels like friend. The face is wrong. I know the face is wrong. Put some color on these hippos. This doesn't feel like the right gray. Still doesn't quite feel like the right gray. Yeah, a browner one maybe. still feels like maybe this is the wrong color. But I'm really bad at picking colors. Like, I don't even know which of my screens is the better colored one. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's the one that I'm working on, because I'm pretty sure that the other screen is like way too blue, so. Yep. No, that's not right at all. That needs to be. Kind of pinker inside the nose, I think. No, that's too brown. No. More like that, I think. I remember the pygmy hippos being like slightly browner. I feel I feel bad for the regular hippo. I feel like he's hard done here. Poor guy. I made him look kind of menacing. Actually want to adjust that a little bit. Like that. I'm still undecided on whether hippopotamus tails are bigger. I feel like I'm thinking of a rhino when I want to make it look like this. No, wait, rhino ones are kind of No, what am I thinking of? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of a cow. Anyway, let's grab the pictures, shall we? First things first, a regular hippo. It was supposed to have a slightly floopier tail. And we need a pygmy. Da-da-da-da. There's the... Let's move the pygmy hippopotamus across. Yeah. See, look. It's far more friend-shaped. I gave it far too large ears. Yeah, that one definitely has, like, barely any tail. The one thing I wasn't sure how to represent was the glossiness. They're very shiny. So, next. What does the randomizer have next for me? Buzzard. Buzzard, okay. Another bird of prey. What makes a buzzard different from a kite? What does make a buzzard different from a kite? I think they're bigger. They're bigger, right? I can't say I'm very good at the identification of birds of prey. I feel I'm basically just going to draw the same bird. Because I do not remember. Because, like, is it one of the ones with the, like, big finger wings? Well, it probably is. A lot of them like that. I'm sure there's, like, some kind of differentiation. I know it's not the forked tail, because that's a kite. What makes a buzzard? What makes a buzzard? I honestly do not remember. So, as I said, I think I'm basically just going to draw the same bird. A lot of birds of prey look very similar, right? I mean, that's mostly because they need to be able to not be seen by their prey. I feel like I'm colouring a peregrine falcon right now, which is definitely not right. I clearly need to swat up on my birds. I feel like this session is giving me a lot of birds. Which honestly, I'll take a lot of birds rather than all the different kinds of antelope that I cannot remember what the differences are. Although, to be fair, I clearly can't remember the differences between the birds either. So I guess it's just a difference in the general shape that I'm going to be drawing, huh? And now that I've said that, it's going to throw me an antelope, isn't it? Alright, Google put me out my misery. You know what? You know what? I don't feel too bad about that one. As I said, most birds of prey are similar colours. Yes, it does have that sort of chunky wedge tail. I did get the right tail. Just gonna roll that down, look. Good tail. So I feel reasonably happy about that, I think. feel reasonably happy about that one. Yeah. Alright. What are we gonna get next? What is it going to be? Lion! I feel like I drew this on one of the previous, it feels a little detached. Yeah, but apparently I need to draw the bird butt a bit further into the tail. I'm apparently bad on bird butts. Pretty sure I had a lion one of the other times I did this, but I'm working on a different canvas, and let's draw a terrible lion. Do the easy option and draw a female one? No! Where would be the fun in that? Gonna be a mighty king, so in a peace beware. Now, lion tails. I like that. Definitely like that. Yeah. I was actually considering trying to do, like, a random Disney character doodling. But, problem was that all of the randomizers I found also had humans in them. And I don't think you guys want to see me doodle butcher, humans. If I could find a randomizer that was just like Disney animals, I would be willing on doing that. But I know that my humans are even more abysmal than my animals, so... His mane is not big enough. I also get the feeling that his head is actually a little too far away from the rest of his body. That's true, I could fill in the names myself on a random wheel, couldn't I? But I feel like the problem with that is then I know exactly what's on there, and that doesn't seem quite as fun. I don't know why that doesn't seem quite as fun. I also drew him on entirely the wrong layer, I think. Yeah, I did. This is fine because we can fix that too. speaking of being on the wrong layer. Nice sandy colour for the lion. I feel like this is better than the lion I drew when I last did this. Maybe my lion has improved. It has been apparently like a year and a half since I did animals in this. I had to go find the previous one to try and get all of the stream name and things the same. To be precise, I did find some randomizers that would spit out random Disney sidekicks, but unfortunately it spat them out with pictures, which doesn't help me. Pen's gathering too much of the other colour. There we go. I think I'm happy with him. I don't think I really need to do this, but it's fun to show. I can never remember what an actual lion mane looks like, can I? This is why we look. Maybe next time I'll remember that that's how the lion mane works, and it's not kind of round. Maybe next time, eh? Somehow I doubt this. But hey, it's a recognizable lion, okay? It's recognizable as a lion. Alright. What's next? Dingo. Okay. A dingo. That is a type of wild dog from Australia, right? Can't say I've ever actually seen a dingo. I've seen a coyote. And, like, obviously I've seen a lot of dogs. So we're just gonna sort of work on that. I feel like a lot of my mammals have the same basic head shape. Consistency is key. That's true. That is true. Okay. This one's face makes him feel kind of majestic to me. In some way. His legs need to be longer than that. I feel like a dingo is leggy. Gotta give him his little claws. Claws are important. What's the tail of a dingo gonna look like? Is it gonna be just sort of long, like that? Is it gonna be more sort of fluffy? I feel like it's gonna be more sort of fluffy like that. Yeah, I'm quite happy with him. Except for the legs. There's something remarkably messed up about about the legs. But, like, I think I did a good job on the face. This is when it turns out that dingo faces don't look remotely like that. Why does it look like a combination of a fox and a horse? Yeah, well then, I mean, but foxtails are like that. He's got more of a wolf tail than foxtail. Horse. I feel like most wild dogs are sort of darker on the back and then sort of gradually get lighter in bands. He's good. Which I've just realised is going to result in me kind of colouring a Shetland sheepdog. But like kind of browny grey and gradually getting lighter as we go down. That's my feeling. No, we're bringing in too much of that colour. I need to go upwards. I don't think I made it much of a difference on that bottom colour. Let's try again. Yeah, like sort of a creamy underbelly, I think. Why do I feel like I've drawn a wolf? Am I relatively happy with that? I think so. And I think I'm relatively happy with this. So dingoes aren't that colour. Dingoes are in fact very much not that colour. So, incidentally, if I'd drawn a fox, I would have been closer. Color-wise, at least. Apparently dingoes are kind of fox-colored. So there's that. I think I drew a wolf. Put it into an AI and see what the AI thinks it is. Ooh, I don't even know how I'd find one of those. All right. What animal do I get to mess up next, eh? Hedgehog. I feel like I'm more confident about this than I should be. Feel like I'm awfully more confident than I should be. Hedgehog shape. Snuffly nose. Hedgehog shape. Little leggies. No, I need to be more serious than this. How do hedgehog legs work? I mean... I mean, look, if you asked someone to say what I drew, and if I just drew this, I mean, hedgehog would be obvious. I feel, but that's taking the easy way out, right? How do hedgehog legs work? I mean, they probably work like most other mammals. But they probably actually start up, like, up here and come down. But we're not going to see those. I feel like the butt's too pointy. As if something can be too pointy when it comes to a hedgehog. Needs an ear. I feel I need to fix its smells. I don't think that really changed much. Did I make that long enough? Should it be longer? I kind of feel like it should be longer. But no, I like this hedgehog. I feel like the hedgehog I have drawn is kind of adorable. That's not a good shade of brown. It's still definitely the wrong shade of brown, but maybe a little bit darker back here. Yeah. Yeah. Hedgehog. It is a very cute hedgehog, right? It's not like accurate, but it's cute. And I should have, in fact, have made the Snuffler longer. And the butt rounder. Pointier Snuffler and a rounder butt, and I would have got close. Alright. Second row. Randomize. Aardvark. Aardvark. Okay. Aardvark. Aardvarks have got a pretty big Snuffler as well, haven't they? So I think Aardvark is kind of like that. No, that's not right. Snuffler definitely isn't around like that. I feel like it's kind of a little bit like an upside down heart. Like that. I also think it needs to be longer than that. Longer Snuffler. Aardvarks also have like these big ears that I think kind of tip over at the top. I think. This thing is really stupid looking. I'm so sorry, Aardvark. I'm so sorry. There's something very dumb looking about this Aardvark. What does an Aardvark body look like? Does it sort of... No, that doesn't seem quite right. I don't think it's down here. So I think it is sort of... I don't know what an Aardvark's body looks like. I feel like I'm just making this thing look like a pig with a very long snout. Aardvark. I do feel like its head needs to be kind of low. No. I can't remember how I rotate things in here. Nope, that's not right. I want to rotate the aardvark's head a little bit, but I can't remember how to. Ooh, is it that one? Yeah, that one. There we go. Nope. That's rotating the entire canvas. I don't want to rotate the entire canvas. I want to just sort of rotate this selection. And I don't remember how to do that. So I guess I'm just going to have to live with it. Yep. I'm just gonna have to live with it. Because I don't want to draw the entire face again. Alright, I'm committing to an aardvark shape. What program am I using? This is Paint Tool Sai. I bought it a very long time ago. And it's probably not really my best choice for this, but it's what I have. And it's better than paint. I feel like aardvarks have hooves. Maybe I'm wrong about that. This does not look like a real animal right now. It's, well, to be precise, it looks like a rather deformed pig. Maybe they do have. Ah, yes, toes. They have toes. I'm pretty sure they have toes. Yeah. Toes. Pointy toes for digging. What does an aardvark tail look like? I do not remember. Let's go for like a small tail like that. I'm getting far too amused by the ears. feel like I've drawn something that's like a cross between Gromit and a pig. And that doesn't seem right. Are the ears right? Should they just be big pointy ones? The ears are just making me think of Gromit. Oh no. I don't think this is gonna get any better, so I'm just going to color it in now. I think I kind of want it to be sort of greyish on the back, coming down to pinkish. No, that colour is incredibly unsettling. Maybe I should just make it more grey. No, grey doesn't seem right. This isn't classic fair. Yeah, they would be a lot weirder on there because you've got so much less time, right? I mean, they wouldn't be coloured in for a start. Why do I feel like this is slightly more tapier than Aardvark? Maybe it's the colouring. Alright. Let's find out how horribly I've mutilated the poor creature. I have in fact rather mutilated the poor creature. So, as it turns out, and aardvark's ears are quite long, but they don't actually curve over at the top. And an aardvark has a far longer tail than what I drew. But colouring wise, I'm not sure I was far off. Yeah, I'm not sure I was too far off on the colour. Yep. That's true. The description part of Gartic Phone could be kind of weird on these things, right? I still need my new prompt. Da-da-dun. Turtle. We can do turtle. Right. This is another reasonably generic prompt. Would it be easy? I feel like it would be easier to draw a turtle from above. Vaguely tessellating turtle shell pieces. Sort of bumpy around the end. Gonna have some little toes. Little toes. I don't think the shell's actually quite the right shape. Oh, we need a tail. Tail. There we go. Turtle. This one feels like kind of a cop-out. I feel like we had turtle last time as well. I think I drew it side on last time. I feel like I'm making this turtle too green. This is where I should have just drawn a Ninja Turtle, right? Look, it's Michelangelo. Do I leave that in, or do I take that out? No, I should get rid of that. It's not a Ninja Turtle. It's a regular turtle. That leave it in came too late. Oh, I just remembered. I was supposed to be testing the latency thing, wasn't I? I completely forgot that was what I was going to do today. Completely forgot the entire plan. Brain. Can't I change it midstream? That's a really good question. No. It's grayed out. I cannot in fact change it midstream. Just a second. I had to go check, and I realized I did the wrong color if I wanted Michelangelo's. He was the right color for Raphael, and I'm gonna actually turn him into Raphael now. I've changed my mind. He is in fact a Ninja Turtle. I'm just gonna have fun and make him a Ninja Turtle. There we go. Anyway, let's see what an actual turtle looks like. And obviously the answer is that they're not nearly as green as what I just did. Sea turtle. A lot more brown. A lot more detail. Next. Da-dun. Lemur. Once again, they're not being very specific about this, are they? Obviously, my plan is ring-tailed lemur. Ooh, that's way too big. Face sort of that shape. With ears. I feel like I'm drawing in entirely the wrong orientation for this. Oh, I've screwed this one up already. I kind of want to restart. I'm gonna restart. I don't want to draw forward facing Lima. Ah, no, that wasn't the button I want. I keep forgetting that delete in this program is a rotate button. Lima. Side on Lima. I feel like I've drawn a slightly differently shaped squirrel. Big floof tail. I feel like I was maybe closer when I tried to draw it from the front. Even though I had no idea what I was going to do with the legs at that point. Okay, lemur coloring. Ring-tailed lemur coloring. Very specifically. You see, a ring-tailed lemur is one of those things that I think, regardless of how bad you draw it, if you just get the tail right, it's probably recognizable, right? Okay, those bits are definitely black. Pretty sure. I can't remember. It might be all of the face, actually. Yeah, like that. Whereas the back is definitely grey. I feel like I'm being a lot more confident than I should be on that one. There's definitely grey on the body. Some way. I want to make their paws grey, I think. There's something definitely wrong with this lemur. There's something definitely wrong with this lemur. But I'm not entirely sure what it is. And therefore, I'm gonna go find out. Oh, that's what's wrong with the lemur. That's what's wrong with the lemur. What's wrong with the lemur is that there should have been more white on the face. And grey going down the outside of the legs. That's what's wrong with the lemur. I knew there was black somewhere around the eyes and stuff, but I couldn't quite remember how much there was. So, yeah, that's what was wrong with my lemur. Away, photo of the lemur. Away, messed up lemur. New animal. Da-da-dun. Crocodile. Never smile at a crocodile. The face has been burnt a little. Poor lemur. Crocodile. Right. Can I remember the difference between a crocodile and an alligator? The answer is no. This crocodile is going to be very long. Long crocodile. Maybe I should make him smaller. Actually, can I even do that? Given that I couldn't work out how to rotate a selection. Ah, there we go. Wait, I found the rotate! I found the rotate! It's too late. It's still going to be very long. Crocodiles are very long, aren't they? Big dinosaur. That needs to be lumpier. Lumpier. Now the main difference between the alligator and the crocodile is in the face. I seem to remember. It's face shape, and it's also teeth direction. Because like one of them, you sort of see the teeth coming up more, and one of them you sort of see the teeth coming down more, I think. Or is it teeth shape? I feel like the alligator is A-shaped in some way, but I can't remember what it was. No, I'm pretty sure it's which set of teeth ends up outside the lips, right? I am drawing the one that I will see in a while. I feel like the crocodile does have the blunt snoot. I feel like an alligator is kind of a sort of longer snoot. Sort of more like angled, maybe. I feel like the blocky snoot is the crocodile. But is crocodile down or is crocodile up? Or are crocodile's teeth all inside his gums? No, I don't think so. I could make this easier on myself by just having the crocodile open his mouth. That would make it a lot easier on me. Going on another trip. I'm not going on a trip to see crocodiles. It's just a it's just a little I want to say nursery rhyme, but I'm not sure that's quite right. See you later, alligator, in a while, crocodile. Nope, that's too green. There we go. Something a bit grayer. No. Maybe a bit browner than that. No. I think I liked the grey one. Ah, you hadn't heard that part before, Drag. Well, now you have. Yeah, I've not got another proper trip till a lot later in the year. Which should give me plenty of time to actually finish the videos from the previous trips, right? Though I do have some very cool trips in the planning for next year. Very cool. Some places I've wanted to go for a while. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you exactly where they are, because that would ruin the bird picture fun, wouldn't it? I don't know whether this crocodile should be all the same colour. I also think I messed up the feet. I think the feet should probably... Well, no. The feet can be down here. Depends if you remember when that time comes. I think the clue of it's places I've wanted to go for a while is enough of a clue. She says, knowing full well that she's told you a lot of different places she wants to visit. I'm gonna give up on the crocodile here. Because I know it's messed up. Let's try and get a good picture here. Like, we might go for two pictures of crocodiles here, because it's very important to note that some of his teeth go up and some of his teeth go down, but more teeth go down. So I think I picked the right one. I also probably should have drawn more scales. I was considering whether I wanted to draw more scales. And then also... Ooh, that picture's really small. Yeah. There we go. My shape wasn't too far off. We got all the... We got the nubbins on the top. And the legs should have been sort of flatter. But other than that, it's a reasonable crocodile, maybe? Maybe? That crocodile was long. Long crocodile. I shouldn't have been trying to drink when I randomized the next thing. Really, randomizer? Really? I mean, a crocodile is a lizard. Technically. It's just a very specific lizard. So anyway, having drawn a crocodile, I immediately have been asked alligator. So, my theory: alligator nose is smaller. I feel like that's not narrow enough. Although I need it to be an alligator and not a Garen? I think it's the one with the, like, really small snarls. But anyway, we're gonna draw some up teeth for the alligator. I feel like alligator is a lot skinnier in general. It probably also still has nubbins. Let's give it some nubbins. Give it like a whole second layer of nubbins. Or is that only for crocodiles? No, I feel like it needs nubbins too. Because I feel like the main difference is here. At least that's what I vaguely remember from a museum, from a sign in a museum that said, like, the snoots are different. And then you got the gharial whose snoot is kind of like that, and his teeth kind of stick out to the side, I think. But don't take my word for that. I want to make my alligator the same color as the crocodile, so I'm just going to steal his color. I mean, based on what I learned from the crocodile. I think there are going to be like a couple of teeth that go down. Yeah, I think I'm kind of happy with my alligator. Look at it compared to the crocodile. I think I'm a lot happier with the alligator. Alligator. There you go. Look at him. Definitely a narrower snoot than the crocodile. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Wow. Nope. I wanted to get back to the bigger version. As it turns out, teeth go down. What was it that I learned about... What was it that I learned about crocodiles and alligators teeth-wise? What was it? Okay. Yeah, it's definitely more visible from above, whether their snoots are wider. Oh, that's it. That's it. You can see a lot more teeth on... You can see more teeth on a crocodile? I'm not certain. The suggestion seems to be that you can see more teeth on a crocodile. I don't know. Do. What's next? Pigeon! Ah, I can do that. Right? It's pigeon. I can do pigeon. So, pigeon is round. Round bird. Wait, no, I've drawn a kiwi. Actually, I feel like most, there's a lot of birds that are kind of this shape. Pigeon. Right. This pigeon beak smaller than that, maybe. Yeah. I feel like the beak I started with was kind of more duck. And I'm gonna make it very obvious what kind of pigeon I'm drawing. It's a city pigeon. You can tell because it's missing several of its toes. No, I feel bad. I feel bad. I feel bad. I feel bad. I'm gonna give it its toes back. Because I'm gonna feel bad if I take its toes away. There we go. Look, it's got all of its toes. It's a healthy pigeon. Healthy pigeon. It doesn't live in London. Good for you, pigeon. As we've established, I need to extend the butt. Alright. Pigeon. Pigeon plumage. Generic rock dove type pigeon. No fancy pigeons. Just generic pigeon. That's wrong. Feel like the dark feathers are towards the back of the wing. I'm also on the wrong layer, which isn't helping. Darker plumage towards the back of the wing. Paler grey in front of that. The head is mostly grey, I think. A lot of the body is also grey. The tail needs to be made so that it's darker at the end too, I think. But then I seem to remember, it's been a while since I really stared at a pigeon, but it's got some like actual colour going on like here. Like a sort of bluey, pinky stuff around the throat. And a white belly, maybe? I feel like I'm drawing something that isn't a city pigeon. And that was kind of what I was aiming for initially. No. Their legs aren't yellow, are they? Kind of pinkish. I feel like I need to do something more to its head, but I can't remember. Cute pigeon, thank you. I made sure it had. I was going to say I made sure it had all of its toes, but I can't remember how many toes a pigeon is supposed to have. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this pigeon. Oh no, that's what I missed. Darn. The wings are supposed to be lighter. And it's got some bars. It's not just dark on the end, it's dark in the middle too. And I forgot that the eyes are supposed to be red and demonic. And also it doesn't... None of the ones I can see on here have white breasts, but I did get all of the sort of bluey, pinky stuff going on. So I'm not unhappy about that. I also misspelled pigeon, didn't I? I entirely I literally had it in front of me and I misspelled pigeon. I'm gonna fix that. There we go. There's no D in pigeon. Oop. We've got one more space towards the end of this layer, and I think after this one I'm gonna call it, because we don't have enough time to do it a third row. You always forget if it's with or without a D. The thing was, I was literally looking at the name of it on the randomizer before I wrote it, and I still messed it up. Okay, what's our last animal, eh? Alpaca. Pretty sure we had this the last time round as well. But that's fine. It's not like I can cheat. Those are all on an entirely different canvas. Right. The important part of an alpaca is that it's fluffy and it looks a lot friendlier than a llama. Llamas look like they want to kill you, whereas alpacas kind of look like an elongated sheep. So, I think its ears kind of like that. And its muzzle's kind of short and round. Then it's got a fairly long neck. It will be adding fluff afterwards. I'm going to achieve shape before I attempt fluff. Like I'm pretty sure llamas have like longer noses, right? And that's part of what makes them look a little bit more murderous. That and the lack of fluff. Now an alpaca has gotta have hooves. But I think they're like the two-toed ones? Kinda like a deer. Do deers have two-toed hooves? I don't know. As I'm pretty sure we all know from these, I'm bad at variations on antelope. Right. Now we need to apply fluff. Incidentally, I'm not saying that I believe alpacas are necessarily friendlier. They might still want to bite you. I don't know. Or spit on you. The point is they look friendlier. Fluffy, fluffy alpaca. Fluffy, fluffy, fluff. Fluffity, 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 fluff. He's so fluffy. So fluffy. Fluffy little elongated sheep. Don't think he's too fluffy on around the actual face, but I think like maybe we need to outline the fluff. Nope, that's the wrong direction. Outline the fluff. Fluff. What colour do I make my alpaca? Because they can come in a lot of different colours, I think. I think I want to go brown. No, a darker brown than that. No, that still doesn't feel right. Yeah. Yeah, more like that one. I realized I only drew 2 legs for this alpaca. I need to draw 2 more legs. Otherwise it's going to be a bit of a wonky alpaca. There we go. It's got a leg at each corner now. There's a tiny moth flying around this room and it is very annoying. Oh no! Yes, you're right. It's getting blocked. And then this one is so much taller than all of the other ones today. Let's move the pigeon butt into frame. So that we can see where we're going. Then I I think I need to go a little bit darker for the face. Which means you can't actually see the nose I put in. Whoops. But I feel like this is an alpaca coloration. Like a really dark face. And hooves. And a paler brown body. But not that pale. There we go. Alpaca. Oh no, I should have made his face fuzzier. The face should have been fuzzier. No. Gonna shift him back towards the left again. Also shift him up so that we can sort of see. Because I need space on the right to bring in the alpaca photo. Apparently the face should have been floofier. But other than that, I think I'm pretty happy about that one. I guess there's not much of a way to go wrong when you're drawing a bundle of floof. Although, what I probably need is a picture that tells me what the hooves look like. Because I don't know if I drew them right, because you can't see them in that picture because he's got his feet in the grass. What do alpaca hooves look like? Yes! They are two-toe hoofs. I was right. I was right about the two-toe hoofs. I'm happy about that. Alright. Since we reached the end of another row, I think that's going to be it for today. So let's zoom out and zoom out and see all of my little buddies today. Some of these creatures are better than others. And I really did just basically draw the exact same bird for Hawk and Buzzard, didn't I? Well then, that's for today. Sometimes I think I should do this more often because it's kind of fun and relaxing. And you guys all get to laugh at how absolutely ridiculously bad my drawings are. So yeah, thank you very much for coming, and I'm sorry that I failed to try the different stream settings. We'll have to try and do that at another point. About 11.5 minutes per animal, huh? Some of those animals were definitely quicker than others. Yeah. Right. If you're new here and you've enjoyed what you've seen, please consider subscribing to the channel. You can also follow me on social media, and that's linked in the description box. The streaming schedule is posted both over there on social media and over here on YouTube in the community tab, and the next scheduled stream is Thursday for Vaden Kaitos this week, because As it turns out, I'm busy on Friday. I moved it to Friday so that I could not worry about about the save points issue, and now I keep being busy. But yes, Thursday for Bacon Kaitos at 7 p.m. and I hope to see you then, or another time. Once again, this is Kalla. Nope, that's the wrong one. Once again, thanks for watching, and this is Kalla signing out. See ya. Bye bye.